All right, this is another distance, rate, and time problem. The sun is 93 million miles from the Earth. 186,000 miles per second is how long the light travels, the rate at which the light travels. How long does it take the light to reach the Earth from the sun? So distance is 93 million miles. Rate, miles per second. And they asked us to find the time that it takes. The formula that I gave in a previous problem still stands, always stands. Distance is equal to rate times time. So because we're solving for time, I'm going to go ahead and do that here before we plug in numbers, just because I find it to be easier. So I'm going to divide both sides by r, which is rate. So on the right-hand side, rate cancels out, and we're left with time is equal to distance over the rate. So let's go ahead and plug in the numbers. We have 93 million miles. Million gives us 6 zeros. 2, 3, divided by the rate, which is 186,000. Miles per second. And then it wants to know the time, and that's why we plugged all this in. So that's equal to time. These numbers aren't necessarily, they don't look super friendly. One thing that I notice is that 186,000 miles per second, and they want the answer in minutes. So we need to be cautious of that. I'm going to go ahead and cross out my zeros. So these 3 zeros down here cancel with these 3 zeros. We're left with 93,000 over 186. I'm just going to try long division. 86 into, so the answer that we get is going to be in seconds, because this is miles and this is miles per second. So we'll have to convert that final answer to minutes when we get it. So 93,000 after we cancel out our zeros. 186 doesn't go into 93, so we look and see how many times does 186 go into 930. I notice if this was, 1,000 and 200, I would know that it goes in about 5 times. So I'm going to try 5. And off to the side, let's do 186 times 5. Oops. Six times 5 is 30. Carry the 3. 8 and 5 is 45. 8 and 5 is 40. Plus 3 is 43. Carry the 4. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 4 is 9, 930. So we actually got really lucky. So 93,000 divided by 186 goes in evenly, equal to 500. So it's 500 seconds in minutes. So we have to do, to convert seconds to minutes, we just divide by 60. So 500 seconds divided by 60 seconds per minute. Zeros cancel out here. We have 50 divided by 60. 6 times 8 is 48, so it's going to be 8 and some left over, which we have here, 8 and some left over.